Alright, eat. Wish the camera quality on here were better, but it's whatever. I am in Kelly now, and I'm just gonna watch more of the Chris Chan documentaries.
Boring.
Yes, I know. It's gonna suck nuts, but whatever. It really is a sick intro, though. I'm gonna skip it, though. I don't care right now. I'm actually in the dining room, and it has a couch. At the dinner table, so that's cool.
Star date, October 21st, 2008. Well, it's done. Blanca and I, well, she broke up with me because the pickle man tricked me again. A few more stupid photos.
The what? Tricks you again? The pickle man,
Anyway,
really?
she saw them. She got angry. She broke up with me.
Really?
So,
Even though bitch was clearly
I'm sad.
Still refusing to accept that Blanca might have been a troll, Christian believed that she broke up with him because of the photos that the pickle man leaked onto Encyclopedia Dramatica.
I hope you jerks and trolls who want to break us up are happy, because all you do is make me feel sad, depressed, and you made me crash into slumber a couple of times.
Okay, in Chris's defense, those trolls have been bullying him relentless. They knew he was mentally and emotionally vulnerable, and they just wanted that awful reaction from him, so yeah.
And you know, it
pretty fucked up.
takes a lot of stress and exhaust and such to make a person feel like they're gonna crash and burn into a whole bunch of into a long slumber. So anyway,
Terrible.
I'm sad, and Blanca is sad too. Even more sad because her grandma died.
Nevertheless, he had the
I don't
energy
believe
to give
anything
an
Blanca's saying,
update about
sorry.
Panda Halo and Jimmy Hill.
You know, Panda Halo is the moderator for the fan site on the that I officially approved.
I think the set looks nice.
He's also helped me against the imposter Jimmy Hill. Again,
Jimmy
do
Hill.
not buy
One
anything
who
from
was
that
selling his stuff.
bastard
But that
imposter.
For mission,
Because y'all know he did the same thing to Warner Bros. Years ago.
Oh,
And
he
he
did?
was put to jail for it. So
Oh,
he deserves
is
to
that
be put
true?
in jail again. So, yeah. That's it for now.
Interesting.
I'm gonna sulk some more and maybe I'll upload this video. I don't know. Y'all take care, be safe.
What a this
2
blanket.
days later, Jessie Ruddy revealed herself to have been untrue, and their relationship ended in an explosive chat in which she branded him a homosexual, with Chris defending himself by professing his desires for sexual practices
What
to
are
be
you-
administered
Whoa,
unto him
what?
by a woman.
Jesse, what the fuck?
On October
No, I love
26th,
vagina. Oh
Christian
my
took
God,
part
okay.
in a fan chat.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read these. It's risky because my dad's right in front of me, but... What the fuck? Okay, JR, enjoy shoving pickles up your a-hole. What the hell? That's the power of my straight. You love the cock. You want a huge cock in your mouth and asshole. No, I love vagina. No. I want vagina on my nose. Hey, yo. What? Vagina doesn't love you. What the fuck? I like how they're describing vaginas as if they're literally like its own person. I want breasts on my ass. I can't do this. In fact, you'll never have a child. Wow. I want long hair stroking my back. Goddess the troll or her. Here. What? Troll here. I have women's tongue in my mouth. And I have... What does that even say? And I have mine and hers. So, Tata. What the who? That's your father's tongue. Jesus.
Christian took part
What the
in a
hell
fan
are
chat
these?
through IRC, trying to bounce back from his breakup with Blanca. During an impromptu question and
hear
answer
tell. Jesus
session,
Christ.
he admitted that he was already seeing someone else, claiming her name was Chloe. According to him,
fuck.
they met at a GameStop while pre-ordering Little Big Planet, and had already gone to second
Ooh,
base
Little Big
together.
Planet, that's fun.
According to his story, this
think I
would
played
mean
it
that they were
once.
dating at the same time that Chris
At an
thought of
old friend's
Blanca
house in
as his
fourth
true
grade.
sweetheart, supporting the theory that Chloe was a fabrication.
They happen to
When
have Little
asked
Big
about
Planet, it
her
was
just
fun.
over a year
Plastic
later,
dildo
he
girl,
had
what the
absolutely
fuck?
no recollection of her.
Fuck
The
are
name
these?
might have been
I
a
don't even wanna
reference
read
to
these.
Chloe Rosechew, an original character created by Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie. The following
wanna
day,
stay here
Christian
all night.
uploaded his first Q&A video, in which he answered 10 questions
It was so funny how my friends were just making fun of my height. I was also making fun of my friend's height as well because he's so tall. The POV is always height, and then it's Chucky. And I responded, the short ones are angry because we're closer to hell than everyone else. And then Conan says, the tall one with the glasses. You've seen him in my videos. And taller ones are closer to heaven. You don't. And I said, you don't need a staircase. You got the deck to do it. Conan, I know, that's why I'm literally an angel. And Joel. And I'm in both films. Okay, no, it actually started with this picture that I sent them at, like, top the staircase in this Airbnb. I said, I'm about to jump. Hee hee. Conan, you're so short. That's equivalent to a 50-foot cliff. Me, I bet you could walk off a 50-foot cliff. Conan, yeah, I'd be unscathed. Joel, you guys can make fun of me because I'm the average male height, but sure, Zoe is the shortest one in the group. Me, and I'm the oldest, lol. Joel, and that. Yep, so funny, I'm 18, and I'm pretty sure they're both still in school. Conan's about to be a sophomore this year. I don't know about Joel. He's probably about to be a senior. I'm not sure. A senior, maybe? I don't know. He's probably around that age range, I'm pretty sure. And I graduated 2 fucking months ago, so I'm the oldest out of the 3 of us, and I'm also the shortest out of the 3 of us. Like, what the fuck, man? Does this happen every time? Where it's like the shortest one is the oldest one? Like, how the fuck?
From Sonichu fans.
Conan is the tallest one.
This is the first Q&A video of a lot of Q&A videos of questions from Sonichu fans on the internet. Anyway, y'all know who I am, and this is Lil Chris. Teddy bear I put together at Create Career.
Chris introduces Lil Chris, which he created
Now we
at a
have
Create a
BloBer,
Critter
huh?
workshop after winning a gift certificate from a radio station years ago.
The Little Bear. And this is my guitar. Y'all
guitar?
should know my guitar.
You got a guitar?
Also,
That's
this is
cool.
my wristband. I put it on my wrist for when I play guitar.
Well,
Now,
yes, that
on to the
helps.
questions.
During the Q&A session, he reveals that he gets his clothes from Goodwill or the Salvation Army, and discusses Black Sonichu and
That's fair.
Natesurk.
Are there jails at Quickville? What happens when they commit crimes? And
Huh?
what's the worst crime?
Oh.
We have jails. Same as everywhere else. Trial, then sentence. After being turned guilty or innocent. And the worst crime,
God.
importing cigarettes or alcohol. Which
The worst.
the sentence for that would be
I bet it's definitely worse than what Chris would end up doing to his mother. To their mother.
10 years or $1,500 fine. Case dismissed.
He once again mentions Chloe.
And for my tale, what's the status of my love life? 100% heart. Met the girl named Chloe at the GameStop where we have reserved a little big planet. She lives around here
Okay.
on Dickerson Road. That's nearby.
This is really comfy, actually.
Other details I will
My camera quality on
leave
this is so
discreet
bad.
because I
I
do
got
not
the
want
potato,
to reveal any more information than necessary.
It's like 1 frame per second, I swear.
For there can be imposters on the internet trying to get a cheap laugh, whatnot. Oh, look at me, I'm a troll. I think I played around as a girl. Hello. Not a good idea. In Quickville, the sentence for that would be 20 years prison or $2,000 fine. Case dismissed.
Christian is asked if he would become a sperm donor.
And would I ever become a sploin donor? Maybe. That's the answer. So that's it for the Q&A, but I want to close this with a comment from somebody else
There's a lot of Kamala Harris memes now.
that wants to confirm my identity.
No, that she's
Friend of
actually
mine,
running for president.
whose name shall remain anonymous at the moment.
Look, as long as Trump doesn't win, I'm fine.
Okay, Chris, if you read out this message
Even if I
I
don't like
sent, I'll
Kamala
know
that
it's
much,
you.
look,
Please
she's
just
still
read
better
it
than
out
Trump,
in
in
full,
my
and then the
opinion.
trolling should stop. I want to talk with you and catch up on everything. You know it's me because I use the word bat.
What?
He unintentionally reveals the identity of the person in question.
I only talk to you on
Oh, shit.
if I'm 100% sure it's just between you and me from Megan Schroeder. Shame on you. You're in the bullies. Shame on you.
Yeah, that's their
It
fault,
is
and not the
uncertain
fact
whether
that
these were Megan's actual
for
words or
harassing
those of a
Megan
troll who assumed her
million times after
identity.
She told you to stop. You know, funny, that kind of reminds me of my ex. You've seen them in my... I think you've seen them in my videos, I'm not sure. The reason I ended up dating them is because I felt bad. And it was like 5 times prior to that, they asked me to date them. And I said no. And they were like, can we at least pretend? And I'm like, bruh, how can we pretend? Either we date or we don't. What the fuck? Unfortunately, we did. And I regret it, because I felt like shit. I even tried putting in an effort, but guess what? They were fucking grounded. I couldn't do shit. Terrible. Terrible relation. Terrible. We were not meant to be. 'Cause 1, they're always in trouble, and 2, I don't even want to date anyone, bro. I even told them that all 5 times. It was so fucking stupid. Man, I will probably never forgive them for that. Because the way they tried to gaslight me when I broke up with them, like, that made me so fucking mad. And unfortunately, Chris not listening to Megan after like a million times of her telling him to stop kind of reminds me of that. And I'm a little triggered. Okay, my nails are not sharp enough to scratch out his eye.
Song Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. In the video description, he asked viewers to vote for him in the GameStop Be a Star sweepstakes competition held by GameStop to promote the release of the game Guitar Hero World Tour.
A bro's trying to
The
win in
contest
everything.
asked people to send in photos of themselves in a Guitar Hero pose, and the picture with the most votes would win a $400 GameStop gift card.
Oh my
It was
god.
rumored that the winner would also be included as a playable character in the game, but this
my
was
God.
proven to be false. This
Oh,
was
wow.
Christian's entry. He uploaded yet another video on the same day, in which he played through his custom-made level in Little Big Planet, based
Whoa.
on the events from Sonichu Episode 1. Even
Oh my
though there was
God.
no audible commentary from Chris, It is most likely that he did provide it during the recording session, as his in-game character's mouth moves, which happens when the player speaks into a microphone connected to the gaming system.
That's cool.
The following day, he uploaded a video in which he shows the optional raise dash available in his level.
If you connect
On
your microphone
October
to your voice chat, your
31st,
character's
two
mouth
trolls
moves.
put up a sign on the front lawn of Christian's house. The sign read, Encyclopedia Dramatica, and also featured an illustration of a black man in a pickle suit. Due to the ever-lengthening Christian page on ED getting too difficult to manage, Cogstaff founded The Quickie, a Wikipedia-style database solely dedicated to cataloging Chris's past and present activities. On November 11th.
Should I make my own wiki? Actually, no. I don't get enough views for that outside of my SpongeBob video.
On his Sonichu site, that he had won the Be a Star sweepstakes after trolls collectively got together to vote for his photo, under the misconception that his likeness would be included in Guitar Hero. He claimed that he would share his $400 gift card with his church congregation, only to later confess that he spent a sizable portion of it on himself by purchasing games for the Nintendo Wii. 3 days later, he posted several videos concerning the game Little Big Planet. In the first, Chris plays through his custom-made level, styled after the cartoon Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Next, he demonstrates how to create your own Sonichu-looking character. Later that day, he uploaded another video with audible commentary for the first time.
Hello. Y'all should know me by now. All the
By
people
now,
in
yeah,
the Little Big
pretty
Big
much.
Big Pack community, as well as all my Sonichu and Rose Chew fans. Not, my name is Chris Jones Chandler. Okay?
He previews the idea of a collector's case, which he designed to store all in-game items he receives.
Basically, the idea of the whole collector's case here is backing up all your items, so that when you get to that point, just back up all your items in each boxes. And when you feel like you need one of those items for what you're working on, you just come back into the level, come back into your own version of this level after you add your items, and go get them.
Cool.
In a separate video, he shows off his own personal collection in his own collector's
I don't think I
case.
should be too happy.
10 days later, he made a video telling the story of his experiences with the PS3, told through a custom Little Big Planet level.
My fucking hand is itching. My hand's itching.
Throughout November, Vivian G took part in an online creative writing project called National Novel Writing Month, which calls for participants to write a 50,000-word manuscript during the month of November. Vivian's story was called A Girl Who Brought Down the World, in which Christopher Winfield Vega, a character who resembled Chris in many ways, eventually becomes the supreme ruler of the entire world. Strewn throughout the story are references to Chris's own life, as she attempted to show him the error of his ways in a creative manner. When the novelette was finished, she sent it to his home address, hoping that he would read it. Upon receiving it, he was most concerned about who was going to pay for shipping. But since NaNoWriMo could send the writers one free copy of their own story, it is likely that Vivian offered Christian's address instead. When he brought up the book again months later, he admitted that he had not read it yet. On December 1st, Chris confessed to Panda Halo that he was looking forward to possibly making a new gal pal. I just went out to Golden Corral with my father. Mom stayed home because she didn't feel well. Anyway, I've made a new gal pal today. The server who served me and my father. She was cute. Her name is Caitlin.
That's interesting.
Eventually, she commented on the Family Guy episode I was playing on my PSP. I introduced myself to her, and there was a peaceful spark. I left her a note on the napkin. I noted my being internet famous and mentioned Sonichu.net, then listed my phone number in acquisition of being friends. If I'm there again, I'll make a note to talk to her again, or ask about her among the staff. My family and I personally know a couple of the other Femall staff members, both older and taken. He never mentioned her again. Christian continued to make sporadic appearances in the Sonichu Fans IRC, in which he updated his fans on his personal goings-on and answered any questions. During these chats, Vivian confronted Chris with fake information that challenged his worldviews, such as asking him about non-Caucasian female fans and telling him that a gay fan found him attractive. From December 15th, a female user named Blue Spike asked Chris whether he would film a tour of his house. He said he'd consider it. 3 days later, he revealed that he paid $35 to have Sonichu copyrighted. In the same chat, Vivian informed Chris of a Sonichu fan named Ryan Cash. who killed himself when he heard that there would be no more Sonichu comics released, as long as the ED page was still up. Christian said that he was saddened by it, but still made sure to advertise a virtual meeting place for Sonichu fans in PlayStation Home. He added that he would consider making a tribute video for Ryan. On December 22nd, Vivian brought up Ryan Cash again, claiming that his family hoped that their son's death did not upset Chris too much. He confessed that he had an emotional moment, but was feeling better. He offered a message for the family. Try to move on and live life as peacefully as possible. I'm sure Ryan would have wanted his family to be happy as much as possible. I know that God and Jesus would have told them the same thing from the Bible. 5 days later, Christian and Panda Halo had an allegedly private chat, during which she told him that Robert Simmons had come to Australia for a visit, and that she met up with him. She constantly teased Christian, inciting jealousy, by saying that Robert was a really nice guy, and that they went to the beach together, where she got to try out her new bikini. When she asked about a possibility of a threesome involving Rob, Chris, and herself, Christian confessed that he was against it. They discussed masturbation, which they referred to by Christian's preferred euphemism, masturbating. He admitted that he would be willing to be penetrated by a strap-on dildo when they're finally together, and also said that he would have sex with a female dog for her, specifically a collie. Christian also revealed that he bought a chocolate condom for $1, which he will be saving for their first time. He also confessed that he loved...
I was only like half paying attention. Did I just hear that he confessed that he would fuck a female dog, specifically a collie? Well, okay. If I heard that right, he wants to fuck specifically a collie. I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Go with the collie at least, you know, like, Lassie? No. If he fucks me in the ass, it means I'm still a virgin. What do you mean I get my emotional period sometimes? Well, what the fuck does that mean? How do you mind finding guns with like wearing women's underwear? What the fuck? The adult diapers? Oh, Sarah was the one that said Chris the adult diapers. He needs it for sure. What the fuck? Whoa. Whoa, damn, dog fucker. Must suck being infamous. Being famous fucking being a fucking retard without telling you suck. You fuck shit, dumb dog fucker. What the hell?
being a fucking retard with autism, you dumb dog.
This person's got anger issues,
He
damn.
took little notice of her verbal eruptions, and in general, was growing distant in their interactions.
Ew.
Panda Halo finally managed to convince Chris to film his first video in over 2 months.
Captain's Log. I wish to express my deepest appreciation for everybody who voted for me on the Guitar Hero Be a Star contest.
Your biggest
And
fans,
for
your trolls.
allow me to be the first to win the first of the $400
The
gift cards.
miscreants, I think that's what they're called.
He also addresses Ryan Cash's family.
And for Ryan Cash and his family, I feel for you and I'm sorry. But best thing you could do for Ryan and yourselves is just to move on. Try to be happy in the future. So much power. That's a lot worse than when that child locked himself in the room after seeing Optimus Prime die in the original movie.
What the fuck?
He informs his fans
Well,
that
that's an
Sonichu
interesting
Issue 8 will be
way to say
released
it.
in early January, and announces that the first meetup of the Sonichu Home Club over on the PlayStation Home Network will take place on January 2nd.
Do not leave me,
Fun.
fans, because more is to come, definitely. But it just depends on my inspiration.
Sure.
I get a lot of stress in my life, and it sometimes hinders me, and even my mental block.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Just 88
Well,
parts, I
embarrassed
can't
to
believe
say
it.
that, but it's a truth. But you can depend on me to have the comics up as soon as possible at my own pace.
Period.
So patience will be greatly rewarded. Thank y'all very much, and have a pleasant day, and talk to y'all again in 2009.
2 days later,
Okay.
Cassie Rosechew emailed Chris letting him know that she and her friend Sarah May created Sonichu Girls, a web forum
What?
dedicated to the female fanbase of Sonichu.
Huh.
He quickly came and introduced himself to everyone, and proclaimed that he empathized with the fairer sex. I feel that I am truly in touch with my feminine side, to the point where I'm capable of...
Hey, a little bit of foreshadowing towards Chris becoming a trans woman.
understand how to treat women in a caring, neutral...
Like, it feels like they've been, like, feeling like this the entire time, I don't know. And, like, being in denial about it, hence being, like, a little hostile towards the entire LGBTQ plus community.
positive way. I've also learned
But that
from
was
Red
totally
Skelton of
internalized.
how to be a gentleman. Sometimes I wonder between my caring attitude and the
it's like
lack
a
of a
lot more clear now
sweetheart
that
if I was
was
born the
internalized.
wrong gender.
I need this.
Life would have been like if I had actually been born a girl. But afterwards, I'd realized that I should still appreciate being born a boy to gentleman. God gave me the package,
Damn.
and I signed for it. He thanked his female fandom for treating him like a king.
Okay.
On that same day, Gay for Sonichu, a web forum for the gay Sonichu fans, was founded by one named Ignatius J. Riley, named after a character from the novel A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole.
Oh my goodness.
On January 2nd, 2009, Christian held his first Sonichu Home Club get-together. This event was recorded and later transcribed, but that video has since disappeared and thought to be lost.
Where is this? Why does this game look so familiar? What is this called? Second Life? What is it? Home Club? Is that what it's called? What even is that called?
He received an email from someone claiming to be Takashi Tezuka, a famous video game director associated with Nintendo. He stated that Nintendo were going to introduce Sonichu and Rosechu as characters in the game Animal Crossing City Folk for the Nintendo Wii. But during development, they left their Wii Connect 24 feature on, and the characters wandered off into the network and were encountered by other players of the game. The following day, Christian participated in a 2-hour-long IRC chat with members of the Sonichu girls, who persistently praised and complimented Chris to the point of collectively exclaiming about how they all wanted to lose their virginity to him. Towards the end, he confessed that he didn't get along well with his father, citing his unwillingness to wash his hands, the number of arguments he starts, and his homophobia as pressure points. While getting asked why he didn't move out and live life on his own, he said he was feeling stressed. Blue Spike revealed that her real name was Julie. Behind the scenes, Christian and Julie's relationship was getting more heated, which came to a boil in an IRC chat a day later.
Whoa!
Julie confronted Chris, upset to find out that he was still dating Sarah, and Chris was compelled to say that he loved her more than Panda. Then Sarah joined the chat and understandably felt betrayed. Everyone in the chat called him a jerk. Julie was so hurt that she threatened to kill herself and left the chat. Christian responded with a somber, "Damn." He then told Sarah that he loved her more than Julie. After a while, Blue Spike came back. Chris regrettably confessed that he got carried away and professed his love to both of them. Julie threatened to reveal his lying ways to the Sonichu girls. While Chris was still virtually being yelled at and branded as a heartbreaker, he confessed that he needed to finish the comic and left the chat. This day also marked the first documented Skype chat between Chris and Julie, with Julie revealing that she was moving to the United States from her home country, the fictitious Mulvania, on January 5th. Christian finally released Sonichu Episode 18 to the public. The prologue of the story once more establishes that all the relevant characters are of legal age by showing the birthday parties of Sonichu, Rosechu, and the Chaotic Combo.
Okay, what the fuck?
At Jungle Beach, Bubbles surprises Blake with a birthday cupcake, and they share a kiss. The episode itself begins with news reporters covering the spring break party, with the anchor of FQX News, Greta Squall, without warning, tearing off her suit to jump into the party herself.
I mean, Chris must be,
The scene cuts to DJ Jams to Sonichu, who thanks Mayor Chandler for keeping Quickville clean, noting that nobody has to go home drunk or Somkey. He then promotes Quick Cola and informs the listeners of the upcoming events. The scene then joins Jigliami and Blanca backstage, excitedly waiting to perform. Sonichu and the Rosechus are at the beach enjoying the sun when they spot a mysterious Rosechu. Magi-chan telepathically informs Bubbles that there is a Sonichu crystal in the ocean, ordering her to fetch it. Sarah Mackenzie and the late Sarah Jackson make a cameo appearance.
How many Sarahs has he been with?
Chris incorporates an illustration made by Panda Halo into the artwork. Bubbles brings Blake off to the side and tells him that after she receives the crystal, they will meet under Pier 969.
I was gonna say, hey, Chris should join Mount Touchmore, but I think he already did a few years ago.
Believes the dark new character assumes Bubbles' likeness. Chris then tells the origin story of this new addition to the cast, claiming that one egg from the Rainbow Blast in Episode 1 was launched into space and landed on the moon. After it hatched, Count Graduan appeared to mentor it into adulthood. He announced that she would not be able to give birth, but in return would acquire both male and female genitalia.
She's
She,
intersex?
or he, evolved into Sylvana Rosechu.
They're intersex?
Back in the present day,
Period.
Bubbles is searching for the crystal.
Hey, intersex representation right there, I like that.
Reference to the Disney animation The Little Mermaid. He has just purchased a box of condoms labeled Jimmy when Sylvana, disguised as Bubbles, surprises him. She convinces him to forego the condoms. They get to the pier and have sex. Unbeknownst to Blake, Sylvana secretes a sleep-inducing nectar from her vagina,
What the fuck? That's so gross. Was even a Family Guy death pose, I swear to
which
God.
tranquilizes him. Bubbles then texts Blake, letting him know that she will meet him soon. So Sylvana transforms into Blake. In the meantime, Punchy tells Wilde how much he fancies Angelica, but can't seem to express his feelings for her. Wilde informs him of a dating education class at Quickville University. They agree that they both will join it. Gigliami is backstage and discovers the sleeping body of the true Blake. Bubbles is about to meet with whom she thinks is Blake when Magi-chan sends her a message telling her that he is an imposter. Skeptical, she tells him to use a thunderbolt attack on her. Unable to replicate the attack, she realizes that it's not the real Blake. But before Sylvana could destroy Bubbles, Magi-chan teleports her to Blake's bedside. Finally, Gigliami gets to perform the song War of Love, written by Blanca Weiss. After she finishes, Christian informs his readership that Blanca found herself a boyfriend and moved back to Kentucky. He also mentions the difficulty he had in choosing one out of 3 women he was flirting with over the internet.
Interesting.
Fortunately, God and Jesus made the decision easier for him by killing Sarah Jackson in a car crash and revealing the other to be a troll, possibly referring to Jesse Ruddy. This left only Sarah Mackenzie unscathed, promising her his virginity and eternal loyalty. He gives a brief message of condolence to Ryan Cash.
Sadly, one died.
On the same day the comic was officially completed, Chris received an email from noted game designer and the then senior executive of Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto. An elaborate scheme of a troll. The fake Miyamoto told him that he was interested in meeting Chris concerning the Sonichu video game. The same troll also assumed the role of James Zilberstein, the alleged lawyer for Nintendo of America, who was often referred to by the nickname Jay-Z. While very flattered, Chris voiced his concern concerning the commute to Nintendo headquarters in Washington State. The following day, he expressed his elation in a video.
For those of you who own a Nintendo Wii and the Animal Crossing City Folk game,
No, but I do have. I don't have City Folk. Well, I think we still have the Wii U, but we don't use it anymore. I think it's just dead forever. And our game is just broken and gone forever. It's been like that for years, so sucks. I do have Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in a few of my videos. Namely, my Pride Month vlog from last year. I played it a lot in that vlog.
Sonichu and Roshu, Natural Villagers, coming to your town, February 24th, 2009, my 27th birthday. And also with that, I am definitely in talks. Aside from the Nintendo associates who has informed me about the Animal Crossing deal, as was their lawyer of Nintendo of America, who I will not reveal their names, keep them quiet there.
He talks about an issue concerning the names of some of his characters.
I am working on the edits among the comics, with name changes of some of the characters, because some of them are based on real life, but most are not. And also I had to talk with the lawyer and sort out which were both relative to Sancho himself and the franchise, as well as those that are only relative to me and my person, and those that were not relative to either one. And, just let y'all see what I did with my Wiimote and nunchuck. Look, Sancho colors.
It's pretty cool.
And I painted silver C's around the Wii. Make it more like Queek, and then, just keeping it CWC there.
That's kind of cool, actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so,
I think that's creative.
enjoy. Continue to make Sanchi and Roshu very popular and praise him very much, that we can get the games made. Alright, that's about it for now. Have a good day.
Christian was told by Miyamoto and or Zilberstein that he was legally obliged to change the names of all the characters in his comics who were based on real people. He proceeded to go through the entire Sonichu back catalog, altering the names of people from his real life. Mary Lee Walsh, for instance, was reimagined as Sloweel Ryam, and sometimes Sloweel the Witch, the names of whom being based on the reverse spelling of Mary Lee Walsh. Despite him manually altering all the instances of actual people being mentioned in his comic, he made no attempt at correcting the numerous spelling mistakes present throughout. Likewise, he was instructed to change his Curse Hameha attack because the word curse was deemed too aggressive. Chris consequently changed it to a Shin Ye Hameha, which was likely to have been a reference to the anime series Excel Saga director's name, Shinichi Nabeshin Watanabe, and is a similar use of wordplay to the Nabe Hameha, which is the iteration used in Excel Saga. This ongoing relationship between Christian and Miyamoto came to be referred to by the trolls as the Miyamoto Saga. They began to apply this label to other past interactions with Chris and particular people, be they real or fake. For example, his relationship with Megan became known as the
God, I really hate this picture so much. Look how genuinely uncomfortable she looks. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some pussy. Oh, I hate that. I
His
genuinely
conflict
hate
with
that.
Stackhouse was the Adam Stackhouse saga, and his failed romance with Blanca became the Blanca saga. This categorization system became common practice with future trolling endeavors and important life events. On January 6th, the same troll who posed as Miyamoto and his lawyer assumed the identity of Greg Mays, a web designer working for Nintendo, and emailed Chris, informing him that he had been assigned with the task designing the Sonichu website in anticipation of Sonichu and Rosechu's incorporation into Animal Crossing. After a few exchanges, Christian gave Greg the administrative password to Sonichu.net, which was swiftly changed so Chris could not access it anymore. His other themed websites were also blocked. Mays claimed that lawyers representing Sega suspended the site due to a copyright conflict. Despite Mays denying it, Chris accused him of being a troll. Now listen, sir. I want you to restore all the files you've deleted from Sonichu.net, the Sonichu and Rosechu fan site, Quick's Pokesite 2, and the other Quick sites that were on there, or I will have my lawyer, his people of Nintendo, and the people of Sega, even the power of Mr. Miyamoto himself, bring in a tracking team, track you down, and force you to restore Sonichu.net, and all with a cruel, beating up, terribly painful punishment. You do not want to remain on my bad side. My fangs are sharp, and I can thirst for blood, even though I am Cherokee, not a vampire.
As if Cherokee is its own fucking species. That's what I've seen a video of Christian military, and none of it has shown signs of any Cherokee ancestry, so he's fucking lying here. He's dumb.
Greg Mays even showed Chris a mock-up of the proposed new design to prove that he was not a troll, only to be apparently fired by Nintendo. Look, thanks to a mistake on Sega's part, I've lost my job, and now I can't feed my kids for the next week. I offered to restore the site, but you wouldn't let me, so the client, you, has been lost, and my employer just fired me. I am crying right now. Thanks. Christian made a video addressing the issue.
Unfortunately, due to a troll having found access to the database behind
That is weird the way they said it, though.
it is temporarily shut down, and I cannot change the password at the moment. But apparently, the guy said that it can't fix it, so pretty much forced him to do it. So, you know, Greg Mays at gmail.com with 3 G's in the Greg. If you do not re-upload Sonichu.net back to the way it was, I will come down at you with my boys from Nintendo and my lawyer man from Nintendo, Jay-Z. You're gonna come down with his boys from Nintendo and the boys from
He's
Sega.
like past
They're gonna
25 at this
they're gonna
damn
track you
point.
down.
And it's embarrassing.
We're gonna punish you for what you did if you don't bring my website back up to the way it was. Jay-Z, if you were the one to troll...
The way Greg Mays was talking to Chris was also a little unprofessional. It's like, I don't know, man. I think this Greg person really is a troll as well.
Troll the one to respond.
Maybe it's the pickle man.
So just listen to
The
me,
pickle
you
man.
jerk. Re-upload it, or we're gonna rain heckle on you, because I'm not afraid to show my fangs.
Those are your canines. We all have them? Look. I have canines as well. Pretty sure we all have them.
Peace and love to all the rest of the loyal Sonichu and Rosechu fans. Thank you for your patience.
Is there a teleprompter above him? I'm kidding. I actually don't know. I'm gonna piss. Alright, woo-woo.
Shigeru Miyamoto, recounting the discussions he had with his parents. Mr. Miyamoto, my mother has given the issue much thought, and she feels that she should come with me to be my escort. Personally, I also would feel better and safer with her around. I'm sure you can understand, since upon my understanding based on your past story ideas with Pokemon at least, and Ash with his mother in the second and third movies, my mother and I felt the sense of those who worked on them had deep affections for their mothers as well. We were deeply moved. My father, who has traveled with General Electric, says that Nintendo should pay for mine and my mother's tickets in advance. Then my mother and I can pick them up at the airport. Please let me know swiftly if it's possible. Due to our financial situation and my father being a penny pincher, we need you to advance the tickets to me and my mother, please. Barbara herself contributed an email to Miyamoto. We apologize for any inconvenience. A rush request of this nature jams the thinking process and does not allow time for working out all details to travel from coast to coast and does not allow for necessary financial arrangements. We thank you for this opportunity and hopefully can come to the best solutions for all involved in this venture. Robert and Barbara, writer, have both had experience with big business with General Electric Company and Reynolds Metals. Of historic value to the computer world, Robert was in on the research and development from the beginning, and without his knowledge, NES might not have arrived so soon. We look forward to joining with you in this venture. Yours truly, Barbara Weston Chandler, mother. Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., father. After arranging a new date, Chris presented Zilberstein with new game ideas, talked about his vast game collection, and suggested that it would be no trouble for Miyamoto to send him $800 to cover the trip to Washington. He suggested a plan B, which involved flying Miyamoto to Chris's house instead, but understood that it would be challenging given his busy schedule. When suggested that he should sell off his games to pay for his trip, Chris stated that he couldn't due to the history he had with them. He also talked about receiving a monthly social security payment for his disability, and then talked about the numerous times in his life he overcame the odds. On January 12th, the troll behind Greg Mays told Chris that he was actually Jason Kendrick Howell, and said that in order to regain access to Sonichu.net, he had to make a video announcing that he was either straight or gay, leaving the choice up to Chris.
Okay.
He made a 9-second long video stating that he was straight, holding up a poster of Britney Spears as proof.
Don't you forget
What
it.
the fuck? I feel like not today, that would be proof that you're actually gay. I don't know.
Jason ordered Chris to
know.
make a much longer video. He conceded, making a near 10-minute long video in which he professes that he is straight.
You know who I am, but I have randomly decided to make this video because I am sick of all the false accusations and rumors and slanders that have been going around on the internet against me.
They just keep fucking doing it.
So I tell you for sure and for true that I am straight.
That they
Most
know
of my
he's
friends in
autistic,
my
so
life
he's like already
have been
like
female.
hella vulnerable to this. So he's, like,
I've
really
had
fucked
only
up.
few male acquaintances.
Same, bro.
And they
Same.
definitely turn me off, the majority of them, because they are rude, crude, and inconsiderate, causing wars and such. But women are so kind and sweet, and you don't have to look at any of them in bikinis or in a nude to.
But that's why half of them, though.
Not to fail to see the beauty in each and every wonderful woman.
The irony.
And between them and me and the majority of the world, we all just want to be understood.
Okay.
And I understand the ladies. I understand the women.
As you can, clearly you
You can definitely see the sheer brilliance of their delightful personalities between each and every one of them.
Girl, what?
And just because they act in a harsh nature, even when they should be calm and peaceful, they still care about the men in their lives.
Oh, what the fuck?
And especially the children
Okay.
that she and her husband put together. Like I would be putting together with my sweetheart, my sweet panda.
Honestly, with how you are, I hope you don't
Never
have
gonna
children,
give
to be
you
honest.
up. I appreciate the inner beauty more than the outer beauty, but yet I am attracted to the outer beauty as well, as the majority of my gender should be able to appreciate.
What the fuck?
And Playboy has been able to
Oh, Jesus
help
Christ.
us in that sense to better relate and further our appreciation for the female species. The females, the women,
The
the
female
beautiful
species.
ladies.
The females. Oh, God.
But I digress with holding a Playboy. I still care about the women. And I even go as far as to stoop to one low level. Boobies. Vaginas.
Yeah. Chris.
Gorgeous.
Real.
Christian Weston Chandler.
Joking. This is
I
kind
am
of
straight.
Okay, Chris. We get it. You like titties.
The video was completed.
What was
Hal
that?
asked one more thing of Chris. Saddened by the loss of both of his own parents, he wanted Chris to make a video with Bob and Barb and have them express how proud they are of him. He
That's
said
gonna
that
be
he would
hard to
film it soon. He never did. On January 15th, 2009, Chris announced that Sonichu.net was restored and also uploaded a video officially denouncing ED.
I am hereby making it official
ED?
and making a statement
Eating
that
disorders or erectile
the
dysfunction?
majority to every single detail on that heinous page against me is all a pack of lies, bunch of slanders, twists of my own actual words and drawings and such for the trolls / internet bullies' own evil purposes. I'm a good person. I'm good-natured. But I will show my fangs when I have to. Only when I have to. I'm showing my fangs right now against that page.
Or when you
He
think
also
you have
thanks
to.
Sarah Mackenzie and the Sonichu girls for their ability to appreciate and understand him for who he is.
So I'm making it official. Nobody will be allowed or ever able to use anything on that page, the Encyclopedia Dramatica page, with the name Chris Chan or something similar along the lines of running to Christian Weston Chandler or Christopher Weston Chandler, or even Christopher Christian Weston Chandler or Christian Christopher Weston Chandler.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
Among those names. I curse y'all to bad luck and extreme misfortune. Shinye Hame Ha!
God.
Peace.
The following day, Christian stated that Jason had seized control of Sonichu.net once again and announced the conception of his new domain.
That bastard, Jason Kendrick Howe.
Oh, God.
The guy who originally started the Encyclopedia Dramatica page hacked my tripod account the first time, and after recovering the password and full capability of the tripod account, he just had to do it again.
Okay.
So in the future, from this point on, it's sonichu.info.
On January 17th, the troll masquerading as Jason Kendrick Howell revealed himself to be Ryan Cash's older brother, Clyde Cash. Refusing to believe this latest revelation, he continued to refer to the troll as Howell and left an angry message on his voicemail.
Jason Kendrick Howell, you bastard! You fucking everything! You have driven me so beyond the wall I can't even describe it! You love me now, but I pray you dead!
With Troll's moves and behavior becoming predictable, Chris could have had the sense to ignore them, as he had stated before, and not fuel the fire. He could have realized that the trolls only craved for attention and would grow in tenacity once noticed. Clyde Cash would prove to be no different.
Episode 7 done. Clearly, Chris has not learned yet. I'm only on episode 7 and bro still has not fucking learned. Holy crap. Every time I hear Chris say, I respect and care for women, I remember all the emails Megan sent him begging him not to touch her. Same, bro. Like, what the hell? She broke up with me because the pickle man tricked me again. It's the most unhinged sentence ever uttered, and I cannot believe he did not realize it. I know, right? Is he serious with that? It's so fucked up how Quick's trolls were not only a constant source of distress, but also his primary source of friendship and social fulfillment. It's pretty depressing. I like how the narrator pronounces Chris's spelling mistakes the way they were written. Chris Chan didn't just feed the trolls, he rented out a stadium and supplied them with an endless all-you-can-eat buffet. Your wife, why don't you go to bed? Me. Christian believes Bianca dumped Chris because the pickle man leaked his nudes. My wife. Okay, good night. Blue Spike being mentioned is like seeing Voldemort in the background of the first Harry Potter film. You should probably move on, Chris, to a family that they believe just lost their son to suicide. No, literally, what the fuck? Julie, I'm gonna kill myself. Chris, damn, that's tough, man. My fangs are sharp and I can thirst for blood, even though I am Cherokee, not a vampire. It's such an underrated line. No, why is that so funny? Like, forget DJ Khaled quotes. I want to see Chris Chan quotes become an internet sensation. Even with how long, like, Chris Chan's been over the internet. They've been around on the internet longer than DJ Khaled has, I'm pretty sure. I love how Chris's laws are literally life in prison or a month's wages. Chris Chan is simultaneously the villain, the hero, and the victim in the story. No, literally. Anyone, Chris said he was straight. Gino. Chris defended himself by professing his desires for sexual practices to be administered unto him by a woman. Love that he unironically rickrolls to profess his love. I know. What I love about the series is that Gino doesn't make fun of Chris, he just states facts. I mean, there are like subtle jabs here and there, but like overall, I think Gino is like, it's like he does this documentary in like the most respectful way, and I appreciate that. He's such a unique dude. You feel bad for the guy and want to punch him in the face at the same time. Yeah. The liver. Thanks, fan killed himself. Chris, try be happy. Jeez. This is worse than when Optimus Prime dies. Like, Jesus. Vivian G entered a contest on which she spent 1 month writing a story that creatively showcases Chris' current state in a manner that he understands it was a last-ditch effort to correct his ways. He never read it. God damn it. Someone wrote a whole novel trying to help this guy and he just blew them off. Like, what the fuck? The part where Blue Spike threatened to off herself and leaving the chat and all Chris had to say was damn. It made me laugh so hard I had a headache after. Like, Jesus. Not gonna lie, if I talked to Chris, I'd want to kill myself too. I'm joking, that was mean. Alright, I'm bored, so I'm just gonna walk for Chris Chan here. Jesus Christ. Alright, I
What is
adjusted
the
the volume.
attraction?
Alright, part 8. Damn. Techno Mariana, this is crazy.
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san.
Oh god, I'm gonna put some ice in this. Every time I make these videos, I realize how much I have to fucking edit. It's terrible.
I have decided to do this video standing up as I felt it more appropriate so that I could also allow myself to bow for your presence and such.
Okay.
On January 17th, 2009, Chris filmed a video to convince Shigeru Miyamoto that he was the true Christian Weston Chandler.
What the fuck?
I covered my number on there. If you look at in one point of view, you can see the Virginia and the state numbers on there.
Okay.
And also, Mr. Miyamoto, my Wii remote and nunchuck.
Okay, the nunchuck is pretty cool.
We would like to play, to quote the commercial in an honorable way, if I may.
Hi, Dad.
So, Mr. Miyamoto, please do not call me as a troll because I am the real deal. Believe me. And hopefully I will be able to meet with you in Redmond as soon as
Redmond?
possible. I'll be talking to my church congregation tomorrow.
What?
And I wish you a pleasant day.
That's not really him.
Miyamoto-san. Sayonara for now.
Later
Sayonara.
in the Skype chat, Julie
Sayonara.
convinced Christian to make a video reasserting his heterosexuality.
Oh my gosh.
Just let everybody in my
shit.
fan base and on the internet know I am straight. I am straight. And no troll, no slanderous troll is gonna alter me in such way. I'm straight. Straight? Believe me. I have a subscription to
straight
Playboy.
like this. Oh,
And look at my eyes, my
straight
face.
like the straw.
I can't be more serious than how I...
By proving you're straight, you say you have a subscription to Playboy. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, what?
Are you stealing?
I'm slanderous troll. Send them all to hell.
Okay.
And another thing, you slanderous trolls.
Yeah, I only want to
Okay.
try.
Kiss my foot.
Well, they're still good.
And you know what else?
He stomps on an unused vibrator that he got as a free gift with a purchase from AdamandEve.com.
Wait, what?
On an unused
Adam and
vibrator
Eve?
That he got as a free gift. He stomps on an unused vibrator that
What
he
the
got as
heck?
a free gift with a purchase from AdamandEve.com.
And don't you forget it.
Not the boobs on the. Oh god. What? That is disturbing.
How about the rest of y'all, the true good citizens?
You got a hairy vagina on there as well.
Peace
Jesus
and have a good
Christ.
day.
On that same day, Clyde
Sorry.
Cash hacked into Chris's AOL account and sent an email to Cash's other persona, Miyamoto, posing as Christian. Just wanted to let you know that I, Christian Weston Chandler,
Oh my
have
God.
come out of the closet. I am gay. I've been ashamed to admit
No.
it for so long, but I don't think I need to hide it from y'all. I hope you understand and support
That's
me for
crazy.
the path I've chosen in life. And if anyone is offended by what I've decided, please forgive me. I am sorry, but I cannot live a lie any longer. I have never been straight. I am gay and always have been.
Oh my
Yours
god.
truly, Christian Weston Chandler.
Jesus.
It was possibly around this time that a select few trolls, including Clyde Cash, CogsDev, and BlueSpike, among others, formed an alliance called the Private Villa of Corrupted Citizens, named after the villainous organization of the Sonichu comics. They would secretly discuss future trolling schemes and organize and orchestrate
Why is he
interactions
just
with Christian
stomping on
in
a
order to
vibrator? What
effectively
the hell?
manipulate him into providing whatever kind of content they were seeking. They desired to be the sole manipulators of Chris and eventually resisted acceptance of new members, at most having no more than 50 members at any one time. On January 19th, Chris let Julie know that he received a death threat against his family over the
Jesus.
phone, attributing it to Clyde Cash. In response,
it out.
he made a video begging that Clyde move on from tormenting him.
Clyde? I'm sorry your brother died. But it doesn't mean you have to go picking on me for the cause of his death because I did not do it. I did not do it personally to him, and I did not mean to do it. I'm just an innocent bystander in all this. You don't have to do anything mean. I mean, would Ryan want you to go doing anything stupid as torturing other people or even go as far as killing them? You don't have to do this. Just live on your life and move on.
I mean, easier said than done, honestly.
It should make you happier and possibly Ryan could have done it.
That's a weird thing to say to someone who just lost their family member, like from death and stuff like that. But whatever.
My dog died. It was sad. I cried for weeks. But yet, I got over it. I saw Patty in my dreams, and she reassured me that she was okay, and that God is taking good care of her.
Okay.
And with that, I was able to
I mean,
move
not
on.
everyone's religious like you, Chris.
Live my life a little bit more happier and more luckily. It's been over 2 years now since she died.
Damn.
You'll find out other things that make you about as greater than happy as you were with Ryan around.
That's fair enough, I guess.
Just take it one day at a time. one moment at a time. You'll get over it.
I mean, no
He's
one would
mine.
really get over it. I
He
think it's
also
just
wrote
more
another email
acceptance.
to Miyamoto, telling him that the previous email was penned by an imposter, and reasserted that he was actually a straight man. He let Miyamoto know that
What
he
the
had sent
fuck?
him a letter containing original Sonichu and Roachu drawings, and a photocopy of his driver's license, enclosed in an envelope, personalized with a hand-drawn Sonichu on it. The following day, he completed his PowerPoint presentation about the history of Sonichu, with the intention of sending it to Nintendo. On January 20th, Christian took part in an IRC chat which included Clyde Cash, and someone who called himself Billy Mays, playing the part of the well-known infomercial salesperson, replicating the high volume of his voice by typing his messages in all caps.
What
Chris
the
tried
hell?
to convince Clyde to stop threatening him by likening Cash's loss with the death of his dog, Patty. Clyde claimed that he raped Sarah Mackenzie. Chris didn't respond. While his detractors
Yeah, why
continued
would
to
you
call him
wanna-
lazy and deceitful, he said that he was bravely standing up to them, like a warrior. Clyde and Mays then proceeded to call him gay, citing the photo of him in his mother's underwear as proof. Chris defended himself by admitting that he owned numerous pairs of dirty crapped briefs as a result of poop sliding out of him without his knowledge.
What the
He further
fuck?
defended his sexuality by proclaiming that he loved vaginas and hated dicks. He continued to argue about his alleged homosexuality for more than 10 minutes.
He talked to dicks
with
all
Billy
the
Mays
time.
interjecting to address the point. You know, not for nothing, but I know I'm straight. If somebody calls me gay, I don't feel a need to rant about it for 10 minutes. Chris then discussed the legality of his comic, saying that Sonichu was legal on the grounds of it being a parody. Sarah May joined the chat in Christian's defense. Shortly after, Ignatius J. Riley, the founder of Gay for Sonichu, arrived as well. He mentioned a paper he wrote featuring Sonichu called Heterosexual Homoeroticism in
What the
Internet
fuck?
Subcultures, a case study, which would allegedly be published in a future issue of the Journal of Gay and Lesbian Subculture Studies. He also revealed via a fabricated image that the fan club had made a Sonichu float for San Francisco's Gay Pride Parade.
It's not even real.
Riley highlighted the supposed homosexual nuances
That
featured
looks so
in the
fake, I'm
comics,
sorry.
such as the significance of rainbow imagery, male-looking female characters, and his flamboyant fashion sense. He then revealed Christian's personals page on the Hook Cafe website.
What the hell?
After the non-stop
The Hook?
reading, Chris unleashed his frustrations. Get as many of your thick skulls as you f***ing possibly can. I am f***ing straight for women, their vaginas, their breasts, and most importantly, I am straight for their individual sweetness.
Okay.
The following day, Chris and Clyde met again over IRC.
Not all
Early
women are
in the chat,
sweet.
Panda
Like, yeah,
confessed
evidently.
Chris that Clyde Cash had raped her, taking her virginity. Christian hardly acknowledged it, allowing Sarah and Clyde to discuss it amongst themselves. She
Jeez.
revealed that she got pregnant.
Oh no.
Despite Cash admitting that he was willing to move in with her to support the baby, Christian said that he still loved her and would care for the child as if it were his own. He stated that he wouldn't object if Sarah chose to be with Clyde instead of him. Panda then told him that she would hand the
weird.
child over to Cash if Sonichu became successful worldwide and would move in with Chris and have lots of sex with him.
What the
If
fuck?
this condition wasn't met, she would live with Clyde instead. On the same day, Christian addressed the recent hacks of his websites.
In addition to my previous denouncing of the Sonichu.net, I have also denounced Sonichu.info since that got hacked into on around the 18th of January. So as of the 18th, I've denounced Sonichu.info.
Okay.
But I promise every one of you, my loyal, true Sonichu fans, especially the Sonichu girls,
Especially the Sonichu girls, obviously.
and while I respect men in general, I hate the homos.
Same, Chris. Kidding.
As I have realized from repressed memories back from the Greene County days. But I will not go further than that because y'all would have a field day.
I feel like I know what he's talking about. Because that was talked about in like the first episode, I'm pretty sure.
He informed Miyamoto that he will arrive in Redmond, Washington soon. He also attached his Sonichu PowerPoint presentation.
He's not gonna be
Next
there.
day, Chris apparently left for Nintendo of America
No way, he
headquarters in
actually
Redmond
fucking
to
did
meet
it.
with Shigeru Miyamoto.
That was not
There
him.
was no online activity from him until January 26th.
January 26th, 2009. I just got back. I set up to Redmond. It was a good trip. All
Okay.
the way there and all the way back. Boy, my arms are tired. That's no joke. But anyway, the Sonichu video game project, it's all off the ground.
Wait, he actually.
I'm not at liberty to discuss it any further beyond that, as I have made the agreement
Oh, what the fuck?
with the Miyamoto upon such.
Really?
Anyway, that's it for now, and try to answer as many emails as possible at my earliest convenience.
So he seriously, actually, like...
Thank you very much for your patience.
He quickly took the video offline, claiming he was ordered to do so by Nintendo. After being confronted by Miyamoto via email, Christian confessed that he never went to the supposed meeting.
Oh, what?
I am not lazy, Mr. Miyamoto, and I am terribly sorry for angering you.
That's not really him.
Please,
Oh, what?
I am not lazy,
Oh, he
Mr.
didn't
Miyamoto,
go.
And I am terribly sorry for
What the
angering you.
fuck?
I meant no harm. Please, Mr. Miyamoto, do not cancel everything. I come from a mother and father who were of great business practices, and yet I lack a bunch of experiences that they had that I require.
It's
And
clearly
material.
not...
I have worked very hard on that PowerPoint
clearly not
presentation,
Miyamoto.
And Fight Cash assumed the identity of the then president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé, to start this. I'm known to be a loudmouth.
God.
I don't take crap from anyone. So if you are easily offended, I suggest you stop reading. But don't worry, I'll try to go easy on you. Keyword being try here. But with that out of the way, I just want to say something to you personally. May I kindly ask, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you for real or
Why
what?
would
I was
someone
there for
from
everything.
Nintendo say that?
Tell me if
The
I was
fuck?
even there trying to arrange everything for you, even setting up someone to escort you to our building complete with bodyguards and full security, because I knew you were concerned about safety. And for what? So you could just not show up? I mean, I don't even know what to think. It's just completely unbelievable. Think about what happened if you did go, and you had to ask...
Wait, let me read it. Your autism isn't an excuse either. I've raised someone with autism who is far worse functioning than you are, and he can easily make his own decisions. What? The only thing I see here is a person who's not only lazy and makes excuses, but cannot even take charge of his own life. It's so fake. Why would the president of Nintendo say this shit?
Imagine
Former,
a complete
maybe
disaster that not even in a position where you can make your own decisions, which is vital to survive in the workplace, and even life in general.
Fair.
After a few more exchanges, Reggie admitted that Nintendo had lost interest in Sonichu. We're not interested in your project. I've seen the PowerPoint. Apart from the fact that you are unable to manage for yourself, the PowerPoint really was the final straw.
Oh,
It
what
was
the
filled with
fuck?
gratuitous and shameless drawings with every other frame showing some form of partial nudity
Oh.
or characters making out with each other.
Oh,
This
hell
decision
no.
is final. We are not going to do business with you, and that is all. Sort out your own life. We cannot help you.
Oh,
Christian
God.
disagreed with his assessment of the PowerPoint presentation. There was positively no nudity at all in the PowerPoint presentation. And what the heck is wrong with true love and kissing? Are you a virgin yourself? Have you had a bunch of bad
What?
dates? Or are you so close-minded and rednecked? True love very
my
much
God.
to kiss and really make love.
These are the
God
most
and Jesus
unprofessional
wants
emails
us to
I've
love
seen.
Netflix and in real life. Although I'm still a frustrated virgin with autism on the side.
What?
At least I'm making a plan man in my actions.
Yeah, I
On the
know.
side.
Yeah, I believe that's gonna get you in the workplace for sure. Yeah. By literally declaring that you hate gay people. That's sure gonna give you chances in life.
Speak against those as well, since they are tools to speed you to death with cancer, liver problem.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm kidding. I don't drink or smoke, but I'm trying to die.
On January 30th, Chris released a video addressing the events of the past few days.
Cheers.
I respectfully retract the previous statement I made where I said the wheels were rolling with Nintendo of America. Because the president of the company, Reggie Fils-Aimé, has plainly canceled the project. And also, I'm respectfully doing this retraction, but also I'm putting in my own 2 cents because Reggie has just made
I feel like
too far. Mr.
What if the real Reggie talks about this and it's like, I never said that shit?
Hyman has lost my respect because he objects to love. I mean, between straight lovers, homo males are objectionable. Very objectionable.
What about homo females?
But what's between a man and a female, it's true love and honesty. And if you want to see me in court, I'll see you in court. Go ahead, come on. I'll see you. I'll see you, Reggie, and Mr. Miyamoto. I'll see you both in court. Charlottesville, Virginia court. I have a slough, a grand number of family and friends locally that will defend me in my character. So let's see what you got. Peace.
He swiftly removed this video as well, issuing another a day later in its place.
I respectfully retract the previous video I uploaded, and I wish to apologize humbly for it.
Okay.
I want Mr. Miyamoto at least to be able to, you know, make himself present himself personally, or at least to send something in the snail mail to prove that I have been talking to the real man himself, to my family.
Give me another pickle
But,
soup.
you know, my mommy and daddy, well, they love me and care about me very much.
What do they?
And you just get concerned when I talk to other people on the internet and they're not sure about who they are.
You're a grown-ass man, though. But at the same time, you got the mental age of a 10-year-old, so it's like, I don't know.
Can't just, you know, just shove it. Because as you can tell from my energy I have given, I am very ambitious about the project.
Clearly, yeah.
Honestly, I'm a good guy. And, you know.
Look, if you have to say that you're a good person, probably not one. Literally not too long after I broke up with my ex, they were saying, like, not me, but to someone else. They're like, I am such a good person. I am the nicest person you'll ever meet. And I'm like, I was in a relationship with you for 6 months. I should know that you're not that good of a person. I'm just saying. Like, I kind of side-eye them. I'm like, you literally manipulated me into dating you. And then you were just grounded for literally 90% of the relationship. Like, what the fuck? I couldn't even talk to you, nothing. Like, are you dumb? Anyways.
Y'all have the money. Y'all should be able to, you know, find some free time in your schedules. You know,
They're busy people.
come and visit some of your actual partial or full business associates in their homes. I mean, I showed y'all respect, but then this happened, so hopefully we just put all this behind us and start fresh.
Well, because they're not actually the people.
Alright?
Later that day, Chris took part in his first chat with supposed admirers on Mumble, a voice chat application designed to be used by gamers. In the fan chat, he talked about Transformers, games, and gaming systems.
I used to hate both the PlayStation and
God.
Xbox,
That is some
but
shit.
then I ended up getting the PlayStation.
That's just turning your volume down.
Rummage sale, and I just kind of like it. I just played it, and then I pretty much felt. And then I decided not to trade in.
Whoa.
Excuse
Fuck.
me a second.
What the hell? What the fuck? Ooh. Hey,
I'm actually wondering if I should stay online or go play Animal Crossing.
oh,
The
that's
conversation eventually moves on to other topics.
Women's bodies look. Let me try this again. Women's bodies look a bit.
Yes, they're more beautiful. They're more beautiful. They're like they're truly like works of art in their own way. Just like the statues that were built in past times.
I was thinking that exact same thing, actually. I don't know. I had a feeling he was gonna say that.
Chris admits to somewhat approve of sex between sisters.
Huh?
There's, so there's no messed up stuff there.
What?
I don't know. I guess between sisters.
Whoa.
I feel like it's possibly okay, but I'm not saying for certain.
What the fuck? So Chris has always been like this incestuous, huh?
Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get some meat, so I'll come back later. Yeah, I'll take care.
You too. Good night.
Bye now.
Bye. Wow.
I got most of that recorded. I got it all recorded from when I returned back.
It is possibly around this time that Chris sent as he was true 23 locks of his own hair.
Jesus,
enclosed in a
what?
bag, with each lock accompanied by an official
Ew.
seal of approval intended to be shared amongst members
the
of the
fuck?
Township Girls. He also attached a letter. I felt I
Ew.
should send you the sample of my hair locks I was able to divide for you and your friend, including Sarah May.
What?
Enclosed in are
Why,
23
though?
locks of my hair. I felt bad for not making 200 cards in the time. I've been through a bunch of bad times, and some good. I trust that you can understand fully, and I deeply thank you for that. When she finally received the package, she stated that the hair was greasy and had an odd smell. On
Gross.
February 4th, Christian held his second mumble chat. This time, he was joined by Clyde.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Look, I know I can't totally speak English, but I plan to make it up to her. Getting married, I'm doing something I should do.
Oh, and another thing, if she's really over there with you now, then put her on the mic, please.
She's very busy, okay?
Yeah, let's not force her to do that,
During
maybe.
the lengthy chat, Chris answers many questions from the people involved.
You've been in an automobile accident. I mean, were you drunk?
No, I was distracted.
Oh,
You
whoa.
what? I mean, kind of hard to be distracted. You gotta be focused on
I
driving.
was doing math in my head.
Wait, math?
Why would you need to do that when driving?
By being its own calculator.
What?
Are you some kind of savant?
What?
They also confront him about his CAD degree and why he has failed to use it to get a job. Towards the end, Chris is interrupted by Barbara.
Hi, Mom. You want a couple hot dogs? No thanks. I'm just answering a few questions, Mother. You don't have to answer. Nobody thinks. Well, there is just no one. I said, I've never been asked questions like that by a kid. Don't tell people what you think.
Chris, what's happening?
Well, obviously, my mother is offering her input.
Tell her you're just talking to
I don't need no back talk with somebody else on the other end of the phone.
What the fuck?
They don't have any idea what life is really about.
She realizes they can hear her, right?
Your mother has a beautiful singing voice. Chris.
And you know something else? They like your singing. You just did. Somebody lied because you could hear. They heard you singing just now. I can't sing. You just did. Did you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Mother, I did. I'm not telling you a story. Okay. Because you have to be honest with me. Because see, you're certain. I'm being honest.
Behind the scenes, Chris and Julie continued to chat on
Okay.
Skype, with Christian
Okay.
admitting that it had been about a week or two since he last heard directly from Sarah.
Oh.
Julie convinced him to join another mumble chat the following day.
Oh, shit.
Well, I have unfortunate news about Albania. It appears to have been destroyed. I know it sounds strange, but I don't know what happened. I'm very worried.
Hang on now. I'll Google Albania and see if I can
No,
find
it's alright. I'm pretty sure I know.
Mulvania is not a real place.
tell me in your own words.
Even I know damn well
what
it's
do
not
you
a real
think
place.
I don't know. I think the dictator of Albania, I think he was assassinated.
What?
Clyde unexpectedly makes an appearance.
Hi, Clyde.
Clyde? What are you
Mulvania is a book. Wait.
I just wanted to stop by and say hi, Julie.
Mulvania is a book parodying travel guidebooks. The guide describes the fictional country Mulvania, a post-Soviet state, a nation described as the birthplace of the whooping cough and owner of Europe's oldest nuclear reactor. It was created by Australians Tom Gleisner, Sina Calaro, and Bob Sitch. So it's fake as fuck.
It's a one thing. Why did you kill the reactor? Why did you kill it?
You must be on your drugs again, you jerk.
Not this time. Not this time. I was being too nice last time, obviously. That was me on drugs. I was too nice when I was on drugs.
Fuck.
Chris, I don't think it's gonna leave you. I'm scared. What if he tells all the other church what we've been saying? What if he knows?
He knows nothing. He's been mostly out of this conversation.
I know everything. Ever.
Bruh.
There you go. He got kicked out.
So anyway, yes, I do see someone outside my house. I don't know who it is. I'm worried.
It's best not to try not to think about it.
Someone's pounding on my door. I'm going to go lock it. I'm worried, Chris. I'm going to go lock it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I looked outside, Chris. Turns out it was a salesman.
Okay. Okay.
I am so silly.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's only human. You're only human.
They talk about cars, Sonic 2 characters, and video games.
When
Okay.
I really love to play Virginia, I would love to play Guitar Hero with you and Burnout in all the games.
I'd like that too. Play with you. You know, Guitar Hero Encore, rock the 80s. The Encore number was Play With Me.
Oh, cool. That's quite a coincidence.
Come play. Come play.
I will.
You know, there may be other things. Other fun things.
To
Whoa.
elaborate on their first time together.
First we make out. throughout that day, I would have eaten plenty of strawberries.
What the
I love
fuck?
strawberries. I'm masturbating right now for this thought. Those things can go.
What the hell?
I'd let you pull my pants down and let you warm me up a bit. But you wouldn't mind giving me a blowjob at the start there. You might get, some of the premature stuff, but, at least that's out of the way.
You're going to continue after that, right?
Let's put a lot more tiger in my tank.
Often engaging in sexual acts some more, and admits that because he would have been eating strawberries beforehand, upon ejaculating, his semen would taste like strawberries.
God.
There you go. In the mouth. You're enjoying that.
Clyde appears again and threatens to fly over to visit Julie and play Russian roulette with her.
Whoa.
Psychopath.
Why so serious?
You need to be put in an institution.
More like you need to be put in an institution. I mean,
No.
you're obviously delusional. You really believe that you can smite me and, I don't know, you can stop me with your words. You really think that?
I don't just think that, but I am confident.
Well, that's a funny thing because Asperger's is not a proper diagnosis anymore. So I think that's really funny that he would say that. And they actually use high and low functioning autism as a diagnosis now. So Clyde, you're a fucking dumbass. Plus, Hans Asperger was a fucking Nazi. So like, thank God the diagnosis is not used anymore. It's terrible.
You're a parasite on that to me. You just reach off the government, get money, get throw you money just because you're autistic, which you are not. People
God, he
with
sounds
actual
ins-
jobs support your lazy acts.
I am capable of standing up and supporting
Clyde
myself.
does sound insane though, I'm not gonna lie.
But I like to feel like
You're 26 years old, what do you mean you're not ready?
I like to feel like
fair.
I have a woman by my side to help me make sound decisions.
I mean, Clyde makes a good point there. I mean, he's 26.
Spoiler alert, you're never going to get a woman. Like
Yes,
it.
you will.
Be
Me.
quiet.
You're a jerk.
I'm trying to help you. No, because you did me. I'm trying to help this. And guess what? Nothing wrong.
Clyde Cash tells Chris that he won't harm Julie if he makes a video confessing that he is gay. Christian conceded and made the following video, apparently saying the word gay for the first time in his life.
Gay tends to be thrown around a lot, especially when one's words is heavily understood one way or understood another way. It can mean so much.
In front of the camera, he left a series of clues that his true fans would spot and come to the conclusion that he was acting under duress. Firstly, he placed a Sailor Moon poster in the background, which also featured the prepubescent character Chibiusa.
Jesus.
He's seen holding onto a transformer, Optimus Prime to be precise, due to its symbolic representation of masculinity, as Christian had explained in his 21st birthday video. Finally, he is not wearing his medallion, meaning that he is being dishonest. What's more, he acts as if he is in distress every time he says the word gay.
Simply put, and I'm willing to say this, the Gabian.
Gabian?
Yep, you heard me. I'm a
A male lisp, yeah.
Thank you.
What is a Gabian? I've never heard of
It's like a lesbian, except it's like guy and guy, but it basically means gay.
I mean, y'all are forcing him to say he's gay when he's not, so like, he's uncomfortable, I
You
imagine.
feel like Julie. You feel like Harlem.
Man, you sure look better. That's alright. I may be wrong, but I'm gonna send you some chocolates, okay? Is that okay?
Julie, is that okay with you if he sends you chocolates?
He's gonna put drugs in that.
Okay.
He's creepy ass is gonna put some like chloroform in that.
Come on, you are dancing.
Coming out of the closet gets thrown around a lot. Anyway, so to get to the point, fine, I'm gay. I'm gay. Yep, I'm gay. So, do I really come out of the closet there? It just depends on y'all how y'all understand it.
As the video was being uploaded, Chris rejoined the Mumble chat. He admits to Clyde that he probably spent around $10,000 over the past 9 years on video games, and Clyde states Chris is unable to save money in the long run. When asked, Chris couldn't name 5 typical household bills. Both Clyde and Chris say that they haven't heard from Sarah in a long time, and Clyde fears she might be dead. When talking about personal preferences for a girlfriend, Clyde accuses Chris of being racist.
I would care about a black woman as a friend, but, you know, I would not want beyond just friendship.
Well, I still have a lot to learn. That's about look, not about personality. You're still being racist.
Hey, don't you play me for no fool, man!
Whoa.
What was that?
That was racist.
You figure it out.
I have no comment on it. What was that?
You're kind of proving, Clyde, that maybe you are a little racist.
Oh, and that just be an imitation of a black person or somebody.
Nobody in Jamaica sounds like that. No black person I know sounds like what you just did.
You are racist.
Hey, well, if it's Archie Bunker's shoes, then let it be. But I am not on the racist, man.
Then what was that? What was that?
You just threw a label at me, so I just imitate somebody who I sure was.
What the fuck?
Why don't you do a Donald Duck impersonation? But I don't know.
I can see why it made that kid cry. Okay, yeah.
I don't enjoy scaring you like this.
Clyde, just leave the freaking chat, dude. You don't have to hear that.
Material goods is nothing you need to hold on in this moral world. And you have
In this moral world.
It is only when you lose everything is when you're free to do anything. You gotta show you goddamn care about me. Sell your shit or destroy your shit. Just do something, make your room look presentable, and Christ almighty, you still look like a child.
I'm young at heart.
Everybody has to grow up.
Soon after, Christian made a video addressing his recent outing and Clyde's demands.
Some of you may have seen the video which I recently uploaded, saying that I was of the wrong orientation. But I want to let y'all know that I did that to save the life of a trusted gal pal. So yes,
gal pal.
as you can tell from my nonverbal clues, I was lying out of my ass.
Okay.
And also, I had to make another promise after making that. After that, I get rid of some of my unnecessary possessions.
Oh, jeez.
I want to let you know anyway that I've already started. I destroyed this.
He claims to have filmed himself destroying his vibrator, when in
why?
fact, after struggling to snap it in half, he merely disassembles it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jesus Christ, why? I bet that's like a lot of money as well. Jesus. Those have to be like $30 or $40.
On my straightness by having Optimus Prime on my lap, and my Sailor Moon poster behind me that I look at every night to help keep me straight. I was born straight, and I will never be changed that way. Thank you.
On February 7th, Chris, Clyde, and Julie took part in another short mumble chat.
His life is miserable. Look at it, Julie. Tell me, what have you done of merit today? What have you done today? Go through your daily...
Clyde, you're kind of making Julie's life
I've made
miserable.
contact with Julie and expressed my love for her a little bit more.
Something productive.
Clyde grills him about his spending habits, his reluctance to find a job, and the state of the economy at the moment.
Alright, my mother wants me to go out and get her some bread, some orange juice, and a tuna fish, tuna sub from Sheets.
It's also late for that.
Sheets is open 24 hours.
That's nice. Okay, I can't believe you still work
Julie,
with
I'll talk to you later on the PlayStation Network. Goodbye.
Alright, are you gonna come back to Mama?
That's something for me to think about. I'll see you later, Julie. Bye, Clyde.
Alright, I'll see you later. Could have been better. Could have been awfully better. That's all I can say. I'm disappointed. Now, before you all unmute yourself.
Dogs, I'm sorry, I was still set to stereo mix instead of my microphone, because I was recording Chris. Yeah, I better stop recording.
Conditions are still extremely dangerous. Winds are shifting. Some towns are coming under ember attack. Emergency services have blocked some...
On February 7th, raging bushfires began to spread across
Oh,
the
no.
Australian state of Victoria, eventually killing nearly 200 people. Even though she was known to be living in the state of South Australia, Chris believed that Sarah may have been lost to the fire.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the end of it? Damn. That is kind of a harsh end. Holy shit. Let's read the comments now. Oh shit. No straight guy would ever refer to homosexuality as temptation. I have numbers of pairs of dirty crap briefs. Weird flex, but okay. Oh, so you shit your pants all the time at 26. Okay. You don't wash your ass because it's gay. I shit my pants like a real man. The image of Miyamoto sitting on a bench in a rain in Redmond thinking he's not coming and getting sad is the funniest fucking thing. I feel like the trolls easily could have just sent a normal Asian dude to meet Chris and he would have believed it was Miyamoto. Yeah. No, don't touch me there. This is my no square. Love that. But let's read this comment from Don't Touch Me There. The disbelief in Clyde's voice when he hears Chris's horrible stereotype accent is so laid off. I know what the fuck was that. It hits different because you can hear he almost breaks character and genuinely taken aback. It's like, literally, what the fuck? I still smile every time I imagine Miyamoto shivering on a park bench for 2 days and nights waiting for Sonichu. I can't believe Chris left Mr. Miyamoto standing alone in the cold for 2 days. Shake my head. Hearing Clyde go, why so serious, and have Chris still take him seriously made me choke on my drink. When he stomped on that vibrator and twisted his foot, revealing a note that said he was straight, that was such a power move. Holy shit. That was funny, actually. The most baffling thing to come out of this is that Chris can do an immaculate Donald Duck impression. Yeah, I thought it was good. I love hearing it and realizing that's what he did to that poor kid in the mall, exactly. The fact that Clyde, in a way, actually cared more about Chris's unhealthy lifestyle and poor hygiene than his actual parents is actually depressing, I know. Yeah. In a way, he did. You can tell that Clyde person is a teenager just by the way he's whispering so his parents don't hear him. Clyde, get a job! Also, Clyde spends hours each day bullying a stranger online. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you ain't any better. I'm just by being on Mumble chat. I'm just saying. Alright, let's watch more of this. Alright, part 9.
February 8th, 2009.
Butthole hurts.
The Sonichu site is back up. It's at sonichuandrosechew.com. That's what it is now. Yeah, I've been under distress lately. The recent one where y'all may have watched the videos, the last 2 videos before this one. Yeah, fortunately doing that. I won't be repeating that again, hopefully not.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Hopefully I won't be repeating that. Anyway, also, feeling the after pains from that, I find out that there's been some brush fire or wildfire, that sort of stuff, fire, going on in the southern Australia, where my sweetheart, Sarah, Cassandra McKenzie, Panda Halo, she was in that neck of the woods. And I haven't heard from her in like over 2 weeks. And the fires were going on for like during the past few weeks, so I pray that she's still alive. I hope she didn't die in the fire.
Oh, that sounds sad. Seriously.
Sarah, if you are hearing this message, please let me know if you're safe. And also let me know, can I still expect you over at my house, or are you going to go to Clyde? Please let me know, because I miss you. I still care deeply about you, Sarah. Sarah Hart.
2 days later, he posted a video in which he attempted to showcase that the promise he made to Clyde Cash about cleaning up his room had been fulfilled.
For example, there's more walking space. Look right here, there's definitely space between that and the bed. And you look over here, more walking space through the door.
Okay.
And I got that tub off the top of my couch, so it don't fall down and hit anyone. I had to leave the other stuff up there.
Okay.
But at least I didn't have to compromise much.
But also, after talking about that, and Clyde known that I've kept my promise. Ik ben schwel, Julie. Ben schwel.
Chris was under the misapprehension that the phrase meant I love you in Albanian, when in fact, it was the German equivalent for I am gay.
Oh yeah.
I received in the mail today a letter from Nintendo of America in response to the piece I sent in the snail mail. It comes from Mike Chandler over there, no relation, at least as far as I know.
As far as you know.
Proving my family and my congregations as well as my own theories. I shall read to you from beginning to end. Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto did not have a meeting scheduled with you, nor has he been corresponding with you. Mr. Miyamoto speaks and writes only very limited English, and our game development teams do not accept unsolicited game suggestions or ideas. Although Mr. Miyamoto makes occasional business trips to the U.S., he spends the majority of his time in Japan at Nintendo's headquarters. So, I was never in correspondence with Mr. Miyamoto or Reggie.
You're being trolled.
At all. They were imposters. I thought as much. So there it was, black and white, from Nintendo of America.
He later joined a mumble chat and recapped the latest development concerning Nintendo.
Well, anyway, it's an official letter from Nintendo of America.
God, it's so loud.
It's just like previous envelopes I got from Nintendo of America.
Supposedly.
As was the letterhead on the letter.
Yeah, it's easy to forge.
It was typed. And it was a signature on it.
Just because it's typed and it has a signature doesn't mean it's real.
In fact, wouldn't typing it make it even easy to forge?
They have a good point. I mean, I feel like it was just
2 days later,
confessing to forging
convinced by
it in a way.
Julie,
I don't know.
Christian created a new section on the SonichuandRosechew.com website called Sonichu and Rosechu's Love Shack, which consisted
Jesus.
of sexual imagery concerning his Sonichu
Oh
characters.
no.
It was designed to be protected by an age restriction. Most of the drawings were simply pages from the Sonichu comics, but as time went on, he updated the section regularly with new renderings.
Oh god.
On February 13th, audio of a sex chat on Skype between Chris and Julie emerged.
Oh Jesus
During the
Christ.
20-minute-long virtual intercourse, Julie's voice cannot be heard, but it can be determined that they are role-playing, with Julie possibly as a cat and Chris as
Ew.
Sonichu. Sounds of Chris masturbating can be heard throughout.
I sent a few short static shocks of your pussy. Not to hurt you too bad, but man,
I hate that.
you're gonna get my milk, kitty cat.
After
I'm ready to take off my earbuds.
he is heard drinking a carbonated drink and consequently belches.
Excuse me.
Why would you put it in the background? I don't want to hear it at all.
I'd like to enjoy you and your juices.
Ew.
On the same day, Christian took part in another mumble chat, during which he reveals the idea Julie had for a video.
Basically a video of me standing up to Clyde and showing him how strong I am, doing a few kicks for the camera.
Yeah, you should throw some punches, show them what you're made of. You know?
I pretty much already proved my strength when I ripped that dildo in half.
Chris tells a fan that the original She Came for Quick Pick was torn up into small squares and placed into an envelope.
Why'd you do that? And
I understand those of you that why something that's from real life.
It's not necessarily from real life. It depends on your interpretation. I mean, it's hardly. I mean, most women have
Wait, what?
long brown
Oh
hair.
god. Oh, it's about Megan. Jesus Christ. It was obviously Megan.
Yeah, but I remember that one video you were saying was Megan.
Because in the end, it broke up my friendship with Megan.
On Valentine's Day, 2009,
Ooh.
Chris and Julie had another sex chat together, much in the same vein as the one a day prior.
Okay, I'm licking your pussy while you're sitting on my face.
Trolls were made aware of the cybersex session taking place, and some decided to make use of that knowledge. While Christian was masturbating, 4 calls were made to
Why would you put that in the background, dude?
Bob lock in on his son.
Oh, I can't even listen to it now. Jesus Christ, I don't want to hear it.
Told him that Chris was sleeping. The 4th caller exclaimed that Chris had posted a video on YouTube saying that he was going to kill himself. Understandably concerned, Bob went in to check on him.
what's the matter, dude?
Nothing.
All this crazy damn call. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Give me that crap. Now what's going on?
Dad, will you get out of here?
No, I will not. People tell me that you're about to kill yourself on YouTube.
What?
What is your trouble?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Get away from that TV. Fine. Get away from the internet. I'm cutting it down right now.
No! Dad, no!
Yes.
No! Don't do it, Dad.
At least I don't have to hear it moaning again. Hopefully. I was ready to just rip these out of me.
Don't wake your mother up. Don't bother me. You tell her what's going on. This thing is going to go down.
No!
Yes.
Due to Bob creatively proclaiming that he would cut down the internet, trolls became inspired by his quote and began referring to him as the internet lumberjack.
What the
They were
fuck?
disconnected. Christian called Julie again, telling her what happened.
Hello, Julie. Yeah, listen, you'll have to talk to me. I'm calling you from my PSP. It does not accept type feedback. I told my mother about you. Yeah. She said she does believe it when she sees you in person.
Oh god.
What am I going to do now? Well, pretty much my erection has been unrated. I'm not feeling in the mood for it right now, but you know, on the bright side, we still had our Sunday Valentine's Day date in the big planet.
Christian found out that his Aunt Karina was in a very ill state, and it was very likely that she
God, now I know what him orgasming sounds like, and I think I want to die. What the hell was that?
would pass away
I'm
soon.
traumatized.
Later on, Chris and Joel chatted on the PlayStation Network, where they discussed his aunt's condition.
I wanted to go visit North Korea this weekend, but she did not invite me along because I need to stay home, help, be here for my father in case anything happens to him, and I have to take care of the cat. Yeah.
I'm gonna read the comments real quick, just so I know they're saying the same thing I am. Fucking Will, Sarah threatens to kill herself and hangs up. Not 5 seconds later, he's like, at least I still have you, Julie. He's insane. Some of the trolls are fucking awful and sadistic, but telling Chris the German phrase for I am gay means I love you is just fucking fantastic. Bob should have cut off the internet when he had the chance. Yeah, I agree. This is why sex education for developmentally disabled people needs to be a thing. Those mumble chats are a raging dumpster fire. It was terrible. It's the origin of the is not gay as long as the balls don't touch me and came from Chris. It must have. Chris farting and moaning in the middle of his romantic speech is priceless. Why? I was 30 minutes in. Okay, I'm not there yet. Gino talking over the sound of Chris moaning extremely loud and he made me laugh harder than I think I ever have before. That was just terrible. I just need to listen to it without his voice, for fuck's sake. It was very quiet in the mix, and had you not pointed it out, I wouldn't never notice it. Nope, I noticed it immediately. It was terrible. My milk kitty cat is possibly one of the most disturbing things I've heard Chris say. Edit. Never mind. Oh, Barb also got his milk. Hey, don't say that. No, I don't think I should put that comment in the video. Should I? I don't know, man.
Chris claimed that he would look for paid volunteer work, and Julie questioned his use of the word volunteer. The next day, Chris and Julie had another PSN chat covering many of the same topics.
Oh, what a bitch.
You spell summon Snorlax.
Submit Snorlax.
You spell summon Snorlax.
Bro, what? That's fucked up. Is that kind of funny, though? Really? Summon failed. Why is that funny? Oh my god. Summon failed.
Inflatable sex dolls.
Oh no. 2? Bro, why do you need 2 for? Bruh, what do you need 2 blow-up dolls for? What's the point? How much did it cost? This is not asking for a friend. I'm kidding. Okay, usually they're like between like $15 and like $18 or like 20 maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to the pages. Hell no.
A few weeks ago, when I was playing with it, I got an internal injury and deflated.
You went a little too hard with it, didn't you? That's what I'm thinking. He's got a macropenis. It's probably as small as a thumbtack that it actually deflated it.
Video for you tonight.
Later that day, Christian took part in a group chat on Mumble.
Take a deep breath and accept it, because it's real.
Holy shit.
A little while later,
I know, it's
he talks
crazy, huh?
about how he recycles his semen.
Just friend, I think you might be gay. I think it's unmasturbating, he drinks his own semen. Is that gay?
No, I don't think so.
It's gay to even have semen. Okay. I'm joking, shut up.
Because I've done that. It's called
I've done that.
basically recycling. So it's like he doesn't necessarily have to lose it. I mean, you know, you think of it as a waste. You bang it out, and then you put it's like flushing down the water the condom and putting in garbage can.
Drink it from it.
Still, it's the old word of these first cells. Plus, also, I've learned on the internet sperm cells as well.
Oh.
So it's like basically you're helping yourself and do that. Although personal person, I'm not kind of sick of my so maybe I should suppose the other.
I mean, I think it's also vegan. It's vegan as long as they consent. And since it's your own, obviously you can consent to drinking your own shit. So, therefore it's vegan. I'm kidding, shut up.
The prospects of a threesome.
Emily. Hi, Emily. I don't understand why you're still single. Like,
I am not. I am in love with Julie right there. We just spoke just now.
she's really pretty. Maybe we can have a threesome.
Oh, wow.
Chris also tells Julie that he would be willing to participate in a threesome with another man.
Oh my
the other members
God.
of the chat responded by accusing him of wanting to engage in homosexual activity.
He's
but
gay.
He defended himself by stating that it isn't gay as long as their testicles do not come in contact with each other.
Okay. They can just like high five while they're both. Never mind.
Hi, Sarah.
I thought it was going to be special.
It can't be special, Sarah. It can't be.
I'm really upset right now. I feel like you don't care about me.
Sarah, I do care about you. I'm sorry I upset you.
Thank you, Chris.
Emily asks a question about
Okay.
genital piercings, referring to penises by the euphemism dubs.
Would you ever get your period? Really hot for sexual?
No, I would never have.
Actually, if it can increase the pleasure.
Even after Sarah, I still would not get the piercings.
Yeah, what's it done?
It's like a waste of
I like I got one right here. Kind of scared of rejecting, but I don't think that's gonna happen. What the fuck is that spelling of euphemism?
Penis.
What? What? It's probably the blow up doll. A penis. Oh my god. Ouchies. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, those are actually can actually cause damage to your penis and cause it to
A ruler?
And my dad was a doctor.
Sarah did get into a heated argument because Julie had second thoughts about her involvement in a possible threesome scenario.
It's not fair, Chris. It's not fair. Why would you do this to me?
I didn't know back then.
I feel so broken.
Julie and Chris agree that adultery is frowned upon in the Bible.
What? Okay. Of course.
Oh, you're Jewish. I did not know that. But yes, that's okay, Julie. No, it's okay. I'm not upset with you, Julie. And I accept the fact that you are Jewish. And also, if I heard correctly, people who are Jewish are not supposed to have sex outside the religion.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's.
Julie, you are right.
Christian calls Sarah May by the
Okay.
wrong name 4 times in a row.
That is me.
I
Ew.
I said yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was an accident. I'm a human. We have rights to make mistakes. I am this.
It's fucking terrible.
Sarah May threatens to kill herself.
Fuck, dude. Why are you telling her this? That is weird. Well, that's not working, is it? Ooh. Ow. Right as she's leaving. I love you as a friend. That's weird. Oh, that's sick. That's terrible.
Christian made a video addressing his concern for Sarah May.
Sarah?
What the
I feel
fuck?
terrible about the big mistake I made in our conversation. I hope you don't do anything stupid. I pray you're still alive, you know? If you committed suicide,
Submitted?
because of my actions, I feel terrible. I care about you.
Tell
You're
your
a friend. And you are a sweet, you are the sweetest among my sweetest
And yeah, your
friends.
friend's on here now.
I made in my lifetime. I just cried I lost you. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you again soon. I love you, Sarah May. I love you as one friend.
Immediately after, he made another video talking about the choice language he had used concerning homosexual men, possibly as a response to allegations of hypocrisy emanating from participants of the recent Mumble chat.
Captain's log, start date, February...
This is so fucking terrible.
February 18th, 2009. Forgive my sniffles, I just did video dedication. I just wanted to make a statement. Retract using the word hate among the gay populace. I was under a lot of stress. I chose that word. I am capable of associating and being friends and respect all gays. I really sound like one. Believe me. But hey, you know, non-respect and friendship. No. But I do not hate the gay population.
Oh god. Hi, Mommy.
Word tonight between my audio and my photographic memory, where it's like, you know, other people saying, Kristen is gay.
What did I say?
Christian is gay.
Do you really think you're gay?
No, I do not. I'm straight.
When questioned about the dubious sex toys in his possession, Chris responds truthfully.
I put a condom on the dildo and I did put it in my anal. Am I homophobia? It just did not feel right to me.
Wait, did you tell me about the penis?
Yeah, I put them on my anal the one time and didn't really know how they worked, so you know, I just like, you know, just like winging it and didn't really turn me on or anything. I thought that I was just around the beach or covered in silicone.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like you did with Sarah.
I can see you smiling. I do love this.
I love you too, Julie.
After a lengthy chat concerning Chris's sexual activities, he disclosed his PSN account password to Julie.
What the hell?
Bob joined the chat, inquiring about her home country.
Hello. That's Julie Lavagna. She came all the way from Albania. Albania. Just looking at it on the map. Next to...
Let's make it the best.
I think he means Moldova. Moldova, whatever. Which is in Europe as well. Fair enough.
Which countries anymore than they were earlier. Very few people, particularly in this country, really understand the makeup of the world.
Wow.
I have been very interested in the world since I was 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
And I really truly believe in the United Nations. But you won't find anybody else on my countryside around here, I think, who does. But anyway, I'm very world conscious. And I try to be Christian. But it's also hard for him to understand because he knows about Charlottesville and he knows about our little county here in Green and he knows about places that are 50, 100 miles away. But he doesn't really comprehend, I think, countries or cities or anything that's really far away. Like I don't think he really comprehends Europe or Asia or anywhere like that. And I find it hard to have most people think about that or comprehend that.
Wow. He's like really passionate about this.
It was an interesting life I had. But I'm still much more self-conscious than I think most of the people in this country anyway. At least I think so. You won't find many people like me around. Since I've retired, which has been now for 20 years, I guess, I really haven't had much contact with people who ought to get to talk about all this much. I've tried to teach Christian. The Lord is got any comprehension of the world.
This is called
Australia 3 months back. The funny guy said where Australia was. But I love to see all the foreign countries and all the foreign music, because I love music. And I've got maybe 15 to 20,000 long play records of classical music and semi-classical music, jazz, blues.
The recording abruptly ends.
Oh no.
20th, a video called For Julie's Eyes Only,
Oh God.
which features Christian having sex with a sex doll.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Onto the porn aggregate, Slutload, allegedly by Julie's brother, Max.
Oh my God.
Aside from his white socks, Chris is naked throughout. He uses the sex doll to simulate intercourse with Julie.
Oh God, and on the display on OBS, it's like more obvious what it is than when I'm actually watching it like on here on YouTube.
Many times. After the video was recorded, he confessed to Julie that his condom broke during the recording and he had to replace it.
Oh Jesus Christ.
It amassed over 3 million views.
No, that's actually insane.
The following day, Aunt Karina passed away.
No, that's terrible.
And revealed that her funeral would take place on his birthday, which unfortunately
Oh,
clashed with the
ow.
dinner he was hoping to go to with his church congregation.
That's
He also
terrible.
began planning a trip to Julie's residence in Ohio. She convinced him to make a video professing his love for her. Chris delivered his 10-minute long offering with a pseudo-Shakespearean parish.
I love you, Julie, so very much. You are right, it makes me ponder with such love and desire. I love you so much. And we get similar storylines with Romeo and Juliet.
And then you both kill yourselves at the end, pretty much. Yep.
That's so they like Christian and Juliet.
Poison.
But every night you may cry, Cristiano, we're far out there.
What about Ricardo? What happened to that name?
In our hearts. For my heart is with you. For if I call you up, I would be there in your heart. And I would personally be calling out to you. I am here, O fair Juliet. Tis no word thy name be heard every waking moment.
Yeah, great. I'd rather not.
The sun is in the east, and Juliet is the sun. Though I know not Shakespeare, but at least I know enough to get it by.
You sure do, and not the part where they literally killed themselves at the end.
Past. I will only mention her once, but Panda, I know that you are somewhere up there after the fire, and we will not forget you. I promise you, Julie, that in the near future, hopefully with the power of God at our sides, we'll be together very soon. For the power of God can influence even the most paranoid of souls, I'm sure. So I pray to him every night that you and I would be together with full emotional support from everyone within our respective reach.
I can barely hear you.
I'll talk to you later.
On the same day, the Solitary Girls Forum was revealed to be a ruse, the creation of which attributed to Clyde Cash. Chris confronted Clyde in a mumble chat. To Christian's surprise,
Oh,
the
God.
troll was accompanied by a veritable squadron of trolls who called themselves the Miscreants.
The Miscreants!
The PBCC trolling group.
Welcome to the Brothers. Miscreants.
God, they're such a...
Stop this. Look, first off, I did that video just for Julie, and her brother found it on her computer and uploaded to the YouTube without neither of our consent.
Do you understand what the Miscreants are? And her brother is part of it. He has been a very valuable member.
Oh God, I'm cringing so hard. It's not like enemy villains. I'm actually gonna kill myself.
Yes, y'all are a bunch of trolls, aren't you?
No.
Posted those dirty pictures with the masturbation. We have been
I'm gonna throw up from their voices. Clyde sounds like a piece of shit.
clicking the easy code, getting it. He was a good member. Can't you remember Blanca, the one who destroyed the medallion? Remember?
Yeah.
All part of the Miscreants.
It's funny how Chris sounds like uninterested.
Sterilization. Or, you know what she's not good. She's a at my side. But anyway.
That's why he's always so quiet.
He's been here from the beginning. Do you know why?
They're trying to make a slander out of me and the goal?
No, the goal is to make sure you never get laid. That is the goal.
That's so lame. Loser. You sound... They sound more like Virgin than Chris does. Well, it's funny because like these people clearly don't care about women either.
For example, Rob, I'm a horrible man, destined to never, ever have a wife or even girlfriend.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, sir.
I care about the women for their own personalities. I can know all my life.
You don't understand.
I care about their personalities. I care about them, about how they feel. I care about everything about them.
Because you don't respect them. You only respect their cunt.
I do respect the ladies.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, as if calling him the F slur makes you any better. Whoa! Wow, even the other trolls are like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's fucking terrible. Jesus. And they even chose to do this while he's worried about his aunt's death. What the, that's actually really fucked up, though. Jesus. Wow. Even Arjun went too far. Well, even the trolls have their limits. Wow.
Chris will come back when he realizes Julie's in danger.
Yeah, what we should do is have, like, quote, Julie, unquote, be like, oh no, my brother's like with a miscreant, and no, they're...
And Julie's not even real either.
Wow, Chris indeed comes back.
What is this stress? Stress of this. I have a lot of stress in my life. My Aunt Marina just died. I have to go on. And it's happening. It's happening on my birthday.
If you knew...
She was a very sweet
But you seem to complain about being on your birthday.
That's a terrible thing to happen. Like, man, I want to celebrate my birthday, but one of my relatives just died. Like, it's not gonna be... Don't tell them any of your details, dude.
Oh, really? Him again? Of course.
Chris, silent. Let her cry. But this person that killed is not exclusive for all your other actions.
He's not saying it is.
Oh, really? Him again?
Sometimes don't even give thought to something that actions. I do, but I gave a lot of thought before when I moved from the end of the jewelry because I thought she had died in that fire.
As the miscreants continued to insult Chris, simultaneously chatting with Julie's brother, Max, who took over her Skype account. Max told Christian that he had kidnapped her and was taking her to the miscreants' HQ.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
This is the sad. You grow up and die alone.
Try to help you by making fun of him. By telling him he's gonna die a virgin, okay. Yeah. Whoa. I mean, I agree with that one troll. I feel the most sympathy for the dog. The dog's the only one that did nothing wrong, but like still. I think that all that is just really fucked.
She returns once again.
Again?
The miscreants that Julie was taken to their headquarters.
Max, Julie's brother, pretty much led Julie, took her to the HQ, to the headquarters, where the miscreants, I think they were called, are. And now Max wants me to come over to Cleveland within the next 5 days to pick up Julie from the headquarters, and I'm just trying to find out what Clyde is planning, if he's going to try to force me in jail or hurt me or anything like that. But listen, that's another thing that, my mom is like, she's going to tell me, don't worry about it, she watches a lot of television. It's like I've been trying to convince her to let me go to Julie. But then my mom is also loving another woman more than I understand she's in a situation like cut the umbilical cord, you just say. I still have to respect my mother very much. Hello, Clyde.
What a dick. What a fucking asshole. It's funny because he sounds so damn stupid. Like, it's kind of hard to take him seriously, I'm gonna be honest. Clyde sounds like a fucking idiot. Really?
He just basically wanted me to test my love for Julie, and he just wanted me to finally show that I am a man and I can stand up for myself and do what I want. That's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it? Sure, that's true. Okay, well, I'll talk to my mom about it, but then I put my foot down. Because right now she's sleeping and then I have the funeral to worry about. So after the funeral, I will talk to her and put my foot down. Okay. Majority of y'all take care and, just mingle amongst yourselves. Take
After he left, Christian began preparing for Aunt Karina's funeral and his eventual trip into uncertainty awaiting him in Cleveland, Ohio. Without a doubt, this would prove to be the most trying birthday of his life.
Terrible. God, those trolls are actually really fucking annoying. As much as I don't like Chris, those trolls went way, way overboard. Yep. The way Arjun snapped, everyone was like telling him to tone it down, but when Chris speaks again, they're like, we don't care. So stupid. Bob sounds so damn lonely. It's kind of soul destroying when you hear him talking about his records and trying to talk to Chris, but he just doesn't understand what Bob's teaching him. It's just depressing. Damn. I have nightmares of Bob's ghost coming into my house and smashing up my router. Damn. After some time of watching through his documentary, you sort of learn that both sides are just plain terrible and you don't really root for anyone. You just watch it unfold. Yep. Sounds about right. When Chris leaves to call into miscreants, break character and go, what the fuck, Arjun, is way funnier than it should be. I like how when Sarah is cutting herself, Chris is talking to her like she's a dog who got into the garbage. I can't stand it. I'm cutting myself. No, drop it. Drop it. Bad Sarah. I feel a little happier inside knowing that every now and then Clyde and all the other members of this group will randomly have this memory flood back to them and be ashamed of what they used to be. God, I fucking hope they do, because that's I'm done with this goddamn video. That was really painful to watch, I'm not gonna lie.